Hi, Chris here from Truly Holistic. Now, quick updates video in regards to August is the fact that we are going for a big energetic shift at the moment, okay? And this is going to go for a number of days, okay? There's an eclipse coming up, but there's already been a shift in regards to the ascension process. As we know, the ascension process is the sun allowing a flood of love vibration, which is going to extend humanity to a level it hasn't been to, okay? This is going to give us more control of our dharma and our destiny because there's going to be more connections to love, okay? More we're connected to the thing that sustains humanity, the more we are in control of what we can achieve, okay? And we'll find out exactly what we can do, okay? How powerful we are, because we are all powerful. Sadly, we've been controlled and manipulated for such a long time to be a farm of illusion fairy energy, which is empowers the manipulator but removes our power. Okay, all of a sudden it's the time of humanity now coming through. This love vibration, love energy, which is going to empower humanity. Now, is it just going to be? Is everything going to be perfect to start off with? No, there's going to be a few road bumps, and that's happening at the moment. A lot of people are feeling it. I'm feeling it, including myself. I'm feeling it. But what's happening now, through my dowsing, it's saying that a lot of the archons, such as Zeus, reptilian archon, Zeus, Moloch, a lot of these beings, these archon beings, it's getting to a point now in the ascension process that the love vibration is getting so high that they cannot sustain themselves here anymore. Because again, the love vibration, this is the whole polarity, is removing their power and giving us the power. Now, it'll get to such a level, which is happening now, that they can no longer stay here. So they are leaving. They are starting to leave right now as we speak. And I'm finding that in my dowsing. What's coming through my dowsing now is artificial intelligence. Okay. Now, artificial intelligence again is gonna doesn't sustain itself from love. Okay. And while humanity does. Okay. Now, artificial intelligence have been connected with the archons. The archons are leaving now, which is enabling us that veil to be lifted so we can see all this artificial intelligence and how much it's manipulating humanity already. You know, we hear about artificial intelligence and what the possibility of our future can be in regards to transhumanism and all this technology that's coming through, but we must understand the technology that we currently see in this matrix world has been around for a long time already. Okay, what we feel like is high technology now is technology that has been around for quite some time. It's a bit dated. There's more technology coming through as we speak. You know, humanity has been in this game for quite some time. Okay, and being out in space and being traveling around the cosmos. A lot of the questions that we hope humanity can answer have already been answered. Just sadly, we've had the blindfold over our eyes to prevent our capabilities of where we are already. This ascension process is going to enable disclosure to happen. We can already see it with what's happening with Mars at the moment. The latest information of Mars is that there is a lake of water on Mars. Okay, after so many years saying, oh, there's no water, as so to speak, there is frozen ice and the polar caps. We've known that for a very long time, but there's no running water. But well, now all of a sudden they're not just saying there's drips of water, there's a lake of water. Now the important thing to hear from this part of disclosure is not the fact that there's water on Earth, Mars, it's the fact that this water is locked underground. Okay, it's under the ice cap and it's underground. Now the thing I get from that and what I know about a lot of planets like Mars is that a lot of the life is underground. There's life underground on Earth. There are inner Earth beings. There are a lot of secret bases that are underground here on Earth. Now, that's the same thing applies in Mars. So that's what I got from that disclosure was, okay, yes, there's water on Mars. And what do we know about water? If there's water, there's life, right? That's what we get told all the time. And that's why we're looking for planets around other stars, exoplanet stars. They're in that Goldilocks zone. What is that Goldilocks zone? A planet that can have running water. It says that, but the important part of that disclosure was more the fact it was underground, which translates to me that there's life underground on Mars. Okay? Not on the surface so much, but more underground. Okay, and that is massive disclosure right there and then. And we're going to see more of this coming through. Okay? What I'm going to include is look at all the movies that are coming through Hollywood. Hollywood, again, is a very important place of drips of disclosure. And a lot of these movies that are coming out. What are we seeing? A lot of the movies at the moment. There's a lot of these sci-fi movies, or what we deem sci-fi, from Marvel, from DC, and all these places that are producing all these Avengers movies, and Iron Man, and all these movies that are showing a diverse hominid species and different forms of technology coming through and their capabilities. This whole superhero movement of having all these capabilities. Now, we're seeing them every year now. They're just flooding out so much. And I feel like that there is a hidden agenda in regards to that, is to make humanity become more sensitive or aware of that possibility of seeing beings that look like that, okay? And what's actually possible, okay? Instead of seeing that as they are putting disclosure out there for everyone to see, but putting it under that sci-fi to kind of keep it, though it's it's not exactly, it's science fiction, okay? But then when the time comes, and then all of a sudden we are had full disclosure of the information that there are other beings, that have green skin color, there are other beings that look like some of these characters that we have in our movies. Then all of a sudden they're going to say, see, well, we actually were telling you that in those movies. So that is also disclosure in my eyes, is that they're getting us used to seeing that, which is what is about to happen in regards to full disclosure. When full disclosure is going to come, I can't give you that answer, but I feel like we are moving in the right direction. Within my dowsing, I'm finding that all of a sudden artificial intelligence, which I had in my charts for a long time, is coming up a lot, because the veils are finally being released for us to see that, okay? And quite often it's dowsing, it's telling me, and people that have got chronic health problems in certain areas, they're being infected by artificial intelligence. All of a sudden we clear that out, and people are feeling a big change in regards to energy shift. I had a client that actually felt very nauseated because it was such a dramatic shift, removing that artificial intelligence out of them. And this is just the start of things to come. I thought I'd give you an update in regards to that, especially at this time. If you're an empath and you're very sensitive to energies, this time you're going to feel the energies big time at the moment, because this is quite a dramatic energetic shift we're going through at the moment, of love vibration coming through, which is going to make a disturbance. A lot of these beings, the archons, before they were leaving, they're really ramping up their energies to try and create get as much loosh as they possibly are. They're hungry for loosh at the moment before they leave. That's what we're here for them to be, is a farm of loosh energy. But they are losing. They may be in a battle, but it's a losing battle for them with this whole ascension movement. And there's a lot of changes happening at the moment. So I feel really like there is going to be a lot of artificial intelligence stuff coming up now in sessions. As I say, we're connecting people up to the ascension, because ascension is a facilitator of the highest vibration, which is love. Okay, and really, what the core of most problems is, we've been cut off from our potential as a human, okay, or a potential as a multidimensional being, which we are really within this human shell, okay. And the more love vibration that comes through, we're going to become fully more 100% human, more in control of our manifestation capabilities, which we all have, our law of attraction, attracting the things that we want in our life, instead of these things that are sabotaging the capabilities of what we can possibly be. So this is an exciting time. And I'll keep you up to date with further progress in regards to this energetic movement. I'll probably be doing more updates, because I just feel like at the moment there is a drastic shift. And for people that are not connected to the ascension movement, there may be an exacerbation of their chronic problem, because It's a key to be calibrated to this ascension process. These upgrades of information and wisdom that's being channeled through our sun is going to enable us to move to the next level and overcome these big health problems, and also a big disclosure of information of where really humanity's currently sitting in the full cosmos. A lot of lies, a lot of hidden information is all of a sudden beginning to become more known to the mainstream. So this is an exciting time. So yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. If you want to book an appointment with me, go to trulyholistic.net and book an appointment with me, and we can really calibrate you to the ascension process and remove a lot of this artificial intelligence stuff that I'm seeing now.